Tuvimos una conversación con él.
We had a conversation with President Trump. Yesterday, through the embassy, we were informed that he would call today at 8 a.m. We had sought a conversation with him and requested a call.
Y fue una conversación.
It was a long conversation, more than half an hour, 3/4 of an hour, something like that. We discussed topics of common interest.
Le planteé que
I told him that we had been working together on migration, and it had been effective. Our approach has always been based on protecting and respecting human rights. We also discussed our shared interest in reducing fentanyl trafficking between Mexico and the United States.
al final me preguntó que
At the end, he asked how long we could put the tariffs on hold, and I told him, let's put them on hold permanently. He then asked, well, for how long? I responded, let's pause them for a month, and I'm confident that in a month, we will deliver results for both his people and Mexico.
Pero también le expliqué
At the same time, I explained the gravity of the number of high-powered firearms illegally coming into Mexico from the U.S. These high-powered weapons empower criminal groups and give them firepower. We also asked the U.S. to help prevent arms trafficking from their country into ours. He agreed.
Donald Trump's stunning change of heart on tariffs.
Yeah, he spoke to Mexico's president a short time ago, and the two leaders emerged with a deal.
Yeah, Mexico has agreed to send additional National Guard forces to police the border with the U.S. And President Trump has agreed to pause for 1 month his 25% tariff on all imports coming from Mexico. But the U.S. has not cut a deal yet with China or Canada, two other nations with tariffs hanging over them. Time now for The Exchange. Joining us is Gillian Tett, a columnist and editorial board chair for the Financial Times. A dizzying array of headlines just in the last few hours, Gillian, and the market responding accordingly. Here we have at least a 1-month freeze in tariffs on Mexico. I'm wondering, in your view, is this the off-ramp that perhaps both sides, Mexico and the Trump administration, were looking for? And what, if anything, do you think Claudia Sheinbaum was able to achieve that Justin Trudeau, at least until now, because we know they have a phone call scheduled, another one, the second for the day, in just a couple of hours, that he wasn't able to agree to with President Trump?
Well, there's a couple of points to make. Firstly, this was the off-ramp that investors in the financial markets were expecting, because in fact the market reaction to the announcement of Trump's tariffs yesterday was not that dramatic. And I think many investors were saying this is all bluster and show, and he will eventually climb down and cut deals with people. And so we don't know exactly why Trump agreed to this. It may be because he wanted to show